What's going on, guys? My name is Josh, and in today's episode we're going to be running back this Miner 3.0 Poison Cycle deck. So yeah, we're just going to be hopping into this little classic challenge right here, and yeah, we'll just see who we come across first and what we come against. So yeah, we're going to have Miner in our starting hand. We don't have a cycle card, unfortunately, because I do like to. I love to back my Miners up with an Ice Spirit or something like that. So we'll just go with a Miner right here. Alright, he's going to actually end up having Lava House. So there is actually quite a strong chance this is Lava Loon, Lava Clone, something like that. So I'm probably just going to end up dropping my Inferno down here. I do thankfully have my Poison in hand, so if he does do an early clone, we'll just Poison him. Just do an E-Wiz here. Get ready to get ready if he has a clone. I'm just going to drop my Valkyrie to distract you with those pops. A fair amount of those pops actually did lock onto my tower, so that's a bit unfortunate by me. I probably should have played my Valk a bit lower. So down by about 300 damage. There's no point me backing this up with my Spirit. So we'll just go Miner. Okay, he does have guard. So I think this is the balloon version. I don't think this guy's going to end up having clone. If he does, he's going to be a pretty big deck crit. So just cycle our skeletons in the back. And yes, you will end up landing with another Lava. So we'll just go with a Valkyrie. Our cycle cards will end up helping out that Valkyrie, so we're just going to tank for that Valkyrie. He will go Barbarrel for the Miner. The Miner's going to get some significant damage. The Valkyrie will end up splashing the tower and the Barbarian. It might actually kill the Barbarian, yes it does. And it does get some pretty decent damage against that tower. Almost taking it, and it actually does take it into poison range. So we're defensive poison right here. Pretty bad skeletons, I would probably say. The poison actually ticks down the baby dragon, thankfully, and we do survive with over 1,300 HP on our tower. So that's a really good start to this game. I'll probably Miner down his tower instead of poisoning it, because I would prefer having the poison for defense, and he will actually defend with it. So yeah, we'll probably just E-Wiz this Inferno. We'll probably just out here. I'll probably defensively poison this as well. We've got our cycle card here for that baby dragon, that is. E-Wiz as well. He's probably going to have to infer Lava at the bridge if he's going to want any chance of taking this tower. Which is why I'm going to Inferno high at the bridge to try and delay time. We'll use a Valkyrie to stymie with the pop. This should be quite close, if not, shouldn't. Alright, the Miners do come in. We'll log that far away so that you can't get any damage. The poison's going to come down, but that's going to be too slow. But oh, the Inferno ticked down the tower, but that is a strong victory to come against. Lava, what was that? Did he have Balloon, or did he just have Lava Miner? I'm pretty sure that was just Lava Miner. Yeah, that was the traditional Lava Miner deck. That was an actual meta Lava Miner deck that's actually pretty decently strong at the moment. The average elixir is not high, it's 3.9, so it's a pretty solid deck, and Miner 3.0 is actually able to come against with a victory. So yeah, let's just hop straight into the second match and see what else we can come against. So we're going to have our friend up top. Unfortunately we don't have Miner and Cycle for this to go alongside this Ice Spirit. It is my favourite play with this deck, starting hand at least, Miner Ice Spirit, because it does force a bit of pressure out of your opponent. We'll just start the game off with a little Ice Spirit in the left lane. Okay, he's going to cycle his Snowball as well on that. We'll just go E-Wiz as well. Alright, he's going to end up having E-Wiz as well. I'll go Miner Poison. I know this is a bit aggressive, bear with me. Plan is going to walk in the yeah, this is going to be the Packer Bridge deck. So we did actually end up winning with this deck against, well no, that was 2.6. Yeah, I'm not sure how this deck does against P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Ban. The Inferno does come in handy, but once they have dueling pressure, it does become pretty difficult to actually stop their defense, or stop their offense. So we're going to just use our Electro Wizard to stymie that Baron. I'll just use the Ice Spirit. That's going to end up helping out the Electro Wizard to a point. We'll probably just accept that one barbarian in the right. We'll just go minor, bait out that bandit, because I don't want him to use that bandit on his offense. Yeah, he does use his bandit on his defense. So we'll just use our Electro Wizard plus the skeletons. And we will actually distract that. We'll just go Valkyrie right here. I should have actually gone Valkyrie directly on top of the bandit to stop that charge. Okay, so he's going to go P.E.K.K.A. His battle run will be back in cycle, so I'm probably going to need my Electro Wizard alongside that. So we'll just go with an Inferno right here. And if he goes battle run, oh okay, he's going to use his Magic Archer to try and snipe out my Inferno. That doesn't necessarily work because the Magic Archer's damage is not exactly the best, so it doesn't do much. So we'll just go to Electro Wizard with a log right there. We'll also go with a Valkyrie as well. We'll probably use an Ice Spirit as well in case my Valkyrie dies a bit quick. Okay, we'll just use our Electro Wizard. I don't think I needed that Electro Wizard. I think I might be down for it now, so yeah. We'll probably defensive minor for this Royal Ghost. I don't have my Valkyrie cycle. So we'll just go with Inferno. What I'm going to have to probably do is probably use my Valkyrie. How I don't want to use it. We'll have the defensive poison here. His poison is actually enough, plus the Magic Archer, to take that out. I am probably going to have to Electro with this. Actually, that died. How did that actually died? So we're going to have to defend with every little drop of elixir we actually have. So Skeleton's going to be used here. We're going to have to use the Electro Wizard to retarget this Magic Archer. We're now down in the damage and definitely down in elixir as well because he just made me spend so much elixir for defense. Going to get no damage with that E-Wiz, unfortunately. I'm probably just going to try and reset and try and get this Inferno to melt this P.E.K.K.A. the way I need it. So yeah, that's there. Okay. It's not how I really wanted it. I really wanted my P.E.K.K.A. to kind of get in the range of it. My E-Wiz actually does lock onto his Owen. He actually gets the connection well, right, that's going to be a loss. Right, we did actually beat, if my memory serves me correctly, I believe we did win against that with 3.0 minor poison, but I guess that's kind of the vengeance we get back from it a little bit later on. So we'll probably hop into this third and final game for the video. So we're going to be facing Evil Panda from Quebec Force 1. So yeah, right, we're going to end up having the Electro Wizard in our cycle, or at least in our starting hand. We'll probably see how this goes. I'm probably going to just wait. I'm probably just going to... Okay, we'll just go Electro Wizard. So with a starting hand like that, you don't really want to do anything. So we didn't really have nothing to really cycle or spend. Alright, we'll just go Skeletons here. I don't really want to leak. Okay, we'll just go Poison here. We'll go Ice Spirit as well. There we go. Alright, we'll just go Inferno for that Royal Giant. So he's going to end up having the Meta Royal Giant Electro Wizard Furnace deck. Oh wow, he actually lightnings at the last possible second. So love Electro Wizard coming up. Unfortunately. We shouldn't need to do anything else at that point. Now the question is, does he have guards or does he not? I'm going to say he does. And I'm going to go Minor Poison. Okay, it looks like he doesn't have guards. Because he definitely hasn't used them yet. And if he did have them, he would have used them yet. Unless he predicted I was going to go Poison. So... We're just going to go Ice Spirit to try and cycle. Probably get some damage, maybe not. Okay, we do. Just using Skeletons. I'll probably just log this next wave. Okay, he actually Royal Giants in the back. I'll just load it with a nice valve in the back. He is playing this deck a little bit passively. But I do need to know that he does have lightning, so this is going to be quite difficult. goes for the Inferno option. That's quite smart. We'll go with a fairly high poison. I'm still going to try and get more chips if we can. Okay, we're going to have to go with another Inferno. Right, he just spent his Electro Wizard, so he won't have the elixir for lightning. I'll probably E-Wiz at the last second. He's probably trying to load up his Royal Giant. I'll go with another Royal Giant. We've got Ice Spirit right here. Alright. I'm actually in the lead, that's the thing. Alright, this miner's going to get caught by this Lumberjack. He's doing very well. Using these Aljacks to cycle. Okay. So I'm going to use the second Inferno. Okay, that's really good. I'll go Miner with another poison. And this Baby Dragon as well. And the Furnace, and the Lumberjack, and the Tower. I'll load with another Electric E-Wiz in the back. We're still playing this. We can get Counter-Strike any second, but we just got to make sure we don't give him that very extra value of letting him hit the tower and the Inferno. So we'll go Miner in the back this time. Alright, we do get a Miner connection, so that's good. I'll actually log the Electric so that it stymies it. So we'll Valk in the back, kind of. We'll probably Royal Giant right after this. I am trying to play this as passively as I can because I know if I overcommit, this guy is going to literally decimate me. Right, we do get the Miner connection, that's going to be good, that's going to be very good. All I've got to do is cycle all the way back to another poison, and that, my friend, is how you beat a Royal Giant matchup, even with the lightning. How is it possible? You're probably thinking to yourself, how is it possible to win a Royal Giant when they have Royal Giant and the lightning? They have lightning for your Inferno, they have the Electro Wizard as well, they have the Royal Giant, and Miner still comes out on top. The Inferno was 100% the MVP of my deck right there in that match. In that game, the Inferno was just shredding through those Royal Giants. He used his lightning actually pretty early, and I was a bit surprised by that because if I'm a Royal Giant player, if you're the Royal Giant player, you really want to use the lightning as really the big change factor of the game and a surprise. Most Royal Giant decks do use the lightning, but it leaves your opponent guessing. Does he have lightning? Does he have the poison? Does he have the log? Does he have whatever? Does he have a funky Royal Giant deck? Does he have something? And he has the Electro Wizard and the lightning, both resettable cards, and he just could not get them through to the Inferno. He was trying to back his Royal Giant up with so much support like Mega Minion, Baby Dragon, E-Wiz, Lumberjack, Barbaro. He was trying his hardest, but my Valkyrie, my cycle cards, my Electro Wizard, they was just too much for him to allow that support through the Royal Giant. My Inferno was doing such a great job defending that. He didn't use his lightning in some situations. I was wondering why. Probably because he tried to get a bit more support in to try and kill me a little bit more. But yeah, we still actually end up winning. I'm going to replay that to the clan. I'm just going to share that, and that's going to pretty much do it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. Follow us on all social medias down in the description below. I hope you guys did enjoy. Check out our merch store as well, where you can find hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, iPhone cases, and more. So definitely go check that out. I would recommend it to anyone. So yeah, definitely go check that out. And I shall see you guys in the next video.